This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher. Today we're watching episode 27. First of all, I hope everyone is doing great. And before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, thank you so much for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I truly appreciate that. Let's do a quiz. I'll answer some questions regarding the story and what is currently happening or about to occur. Let's begin with the question: is Cersei a coward? After it was revealed that it was Joffrey who tried to take Tyrion's life, I'd say not as much as I thought before. If I could wish for one thing, it would be for her to realize that there is value to life and that problems can be solved without wishing death upon everyone. The next question: will Cersei marry Loras? No. And if she does, I bet she or someone else will get rid of him in some magical way. Next question: will Tyrion marry Sansa? It will probably only last for a short while. What I can't see is them having kids. So how about Jon? Will he betray anyone? This one is very difficult. I still see him as a crow for some reason. I don't know why. It's dishonor and pride, I think. But I might be completely wrong. So, will Jaime ever get to the capital? Yes, I believe that he finally will. Hopefully before this season ends. Don't want that to drag on for too long. Next question: will Gendry get sacrificed? I hope not, but he will probably be used for something else. Something very important. I haven't figured out what yet. And the next question is: am I concerned for the Tyrells? Knowing the Lannisters, I'd say more than concerned. And the last question: is Lady Olenna a legend? Yes. With that said, let's start the episode. Getting closer to the 9th episode, that dreaded one. What can go wrong this time?
No, you cut me loose on the wall.
Cut her loose too. Do you see her sulking about it?
He's got a point.
People work together when it suits them. They're loyal when it suits them. Love each other when it suits them. And they kill each other when it suits them.
Spitting those facts. How about that, Jon Snow? What's your counterpoint? Do you have any? Not even one? Hard to argue with that.
Lord Frey will take this delay as a slight.
He's getting the wedding he wanted.
He's getting a wedding. It was a king he wanted.
Still on about that. Poor Edmure. What was that look? Guys, do you have time for this? I don't know. That's a nice butt. Guess which one I am referring to. You need to be really confident to act naked.
Say hello for me. Does she know her daughter's a queen?
Not yet.
Isn't it time to tell her then? I guess that's what she's doing right now.
I know she'd love to meet you and her grandchild.
What now? Are you certain?
Oh, really?
I'm stupid.
Naive is what I would call it. Maybe you will get a bit wiser as you get older. That's how it usually goes, but not always.
Women in our position must make the best of our circumstances.
Unfortunately.
I have to marry him.
Him? Isn't he the kindest one out of all of them? Compared to Joffrey at least?
My son. With him, I'll have to...
If it's the pain you're worried about.
I'm not afraid of the pain.
Yeah, what is it then? She's like, really?
He's a dwarf.
Don't say that.
She's a child. She's a foot taller than you. A tall child. What's the youngest?
How old is Sansa right now? Where we are in the story. How old is everyone? Is that Tywin and Joffrey? Oh, this will be very, very interesting. Let's concentrate here. Here we go.
You've been holding the council meetings in the Tower of the Hand instead of the small council chamber. May I ask why?
Joffrey, you are getting a bit too brave.
So if I wanted to attend a council meeting, I would now have to climb all the stairs in the Tower of the Hand?
Yes, that's the deal. What now?
We could arrange to have you carried.
Towering over Joffrey. And he got intimidated immediately. Tywin should totally be the king.
Tell me about the Targaryen girl. Is it true?
Apparently so.
Don't you think we ought to do something about it?
Skulls of all the Targaryen dragons were kept in this room. The skull of the last of them was right here. It was the size of an apple.
Underestimating the dragons. That's a big mistake.
We know these dragons are just curiosities and not the beasts that brought the whole world to heel.
Joffrey is kinda correct here. Joffrey is getting frustrated. And when it comes to those dragons, Tywin is a little bit too arrogant, I think. Or maybe a bit too confident. Or maybe he has a plan. Who knows? Joffrey looked concerned. The Yellow City. Another city.
How many slaves are there in Yunkai?
What do they want to do? So is her mission to free all the slaves wherever she goes? That's quite noble, I think. Who the hell are you? Probably some dude from that city, maybe? The one she's supposed to meet? Why would he surrender? Why so nervous, Mr. Lord? Or whoever you are?
The Empire was old before dragons stirred in old Valyria.
Trying to flex?
The wise masters of Yunkai have sent a gift.
The wise masters of Yunkai. What are these gifts? Gold?
There is far more than this awaiting you on the deck of your ship.
My ship?
Yes, Khaleesi. As I said, we are a generous people.
So they don't want to have any conflicts.
You will release every slave in Yunkai. Reject this gift, and I shall show you no mercy.
And we have powerful friends, friends who would take great pleasure in destroying...
Who are those friends you are talking about?
Perhaps we'll make a slave of you as well.
Jurassic Park. I'd slap that little dragon. Simply for the noise he made. My ears, dude.
He said he had powerful friends. Who was he talking about?
I don't know.
Don't you know? I'm very interested. Who were his friends? Or their friends?
I don't have a choice. My father
Does not rule the world.
Well, he is quite powerful. So I would argue against your point. I feel bad for Shae, but I also feel bad for Tyrion. Because he does not want this, of course.
children we might have will be well provided for.
Children? You think I want children who can never see their father? Who would be killed in their sleep if their grandfather found out about them?
Strong arguments. What would Tywin do if Tyrion actually refused? And if Cersei also refused? Would he just kill them? I don't think so. Would he imprison them? Maybe, but I would still want to know. Is he that ruthless, Lady Melisandre? Oh, I kinda almost forgot about this.
Haven't you ever wondered where your strength came from?
Girl, he has no clue. What is your plan for him?
You saying my father, he was some lord?
Some lord? More than a lord.
Just a bastard.
The bastard of Robert of the House Baratheon.
That gave me goosebumps. The way she said it.
There is power in a king's blood.
Imagine him hearing that. And Arya is alone again. No hot pie, no Gendry.
I didn't like giving up the boy.
But you did.
Of course she's angry about that.
When he commands, we obey.
He's not my one, you God.
Who's yours?
Death.
Oh, back to season 1. What was his name? Syrio? Glad she remembers it.
What do you say, boys?
Time for a lion hunt.
She will never get home.
One day you'll understand.
But now,
Did she just run away? Will she actually get away? Nope, not that easy.
Kick on,
Oh,
wolf girl.
the Hound. That was unexpected. Why was he still there?
Have they told you what they plan to do with me?
Brienne looks different.
You're to remain here.
With Locke.
Oh, that dude. Locke.
When Catelyn Stark released you, we both made a promise to her.
I will return the Stark ghost to their mother.
I hope you will, Jaime. That will be a great development for your character. I really wish you will. Sir Jaime. She actually said Sir Jaime this time, and not Kingslayer. I think they have a lot of respect for each other now, and I'm really glad that it turned out this way. Great storytelling. Something to learn from.
Tell Robb Stark I'm sorry I couldn't make his uncle's wedding. The Lannisters send her regards.
Safe journey, Kingslayer.
This prick. Don't get provoked. Let him talk. A true lowlife. Oh no. Please. Who are they? Who are you?
Gentle, my lord.
And why are they kind to him? Suddenly. He's like, where am I? Heaven?
Where is he?
What? I'm very confused right now. Really? I don't think it's time for that. What's up with these two girls? I haven't been more confused watching this show than I am currently. They are up to something. That dude probably sent them. Okay, a lot of censoring in this episode, more editing. I don't know if I will be able to keep this in. Probably not. Yeah, that scared me.
Terrible timing.
Beaten with a horn.
Everyone knows you love girls.
No mercy, please!
And who the hell are these dudes? What are they doing here?
Is that a palace?
It's a windmill.
Who built it? Some king?
Like coming to a new country.
Oh, they must have been great builders stacking stones so high.
Well, if you are impressed by that.
If you were impressed by a windmill, you'd be swooning if you saw the Great Keep at Wind.
Okay, he just finished what I wanted to say.
You won't win. 6 times in the last 1,000 years, a king beyond the walls attacked the kingdoms. 6 times they failed. Grow up learning it. Where the battles were fought, the names of the heroes, who died where. 6
But is that the truth?
You don't know how to fight together.
You don't know that.
I do.
Well, the new recruits at the Night's Watch aren't that big of a deal either. So I wouldn't say that it is definitive that they would lose. And someone has to be the first one who actually succeeds.
If we die, we die. But first we'll live.
What an analysis. If we die, we die. But first we live. I think that is how it works.
What's the purpose of an arm with no hand?
Oh my god, that looks nasty. The new Maester?
Take your chain.
He was a crazy professor, a crazy doctor,
Curiosity. The only way to treat
a true scientist.
understand disease.
He performed experiments on living men.
On dying men. How many men have you killed, my lord?
I don't know.
50? 100?
Suddenly he has no clue.
Countless has a nice ring to it.
Countless, okay. Let's go with that.
Did you get a bird up to Brienne's father in Tarth?
Lord Selwyn Tarth offered 300 gold dragons for his daughter's safe return. Fair offer. Locke won't take it.
I hate that Locke dude.
He's convinced Lord Tarth owns all the sapphire mines in Westeros.
Oh, that's right.
Fools to kill her.
Jaime's getting concerned. I like this.
She'll be their entertainment tonight. Beyond tonight, I don't think they care very much.
I don't think he will leave her. He might actually go back for her.
We have to return to Harrenhal.
Absolutely not. When my father sees me, the first thing he's going to ask is what happened to my hand. And I'm going to tell him, this man chopped it off.
I had
Or I
nothing.
could tell him, this man saved my life.
Good. Let's go and get Brienne. Quite empty. I don't know if I'm ready for this. What the hell? Please survive.
Stop running and fight!
Push him down.
I'll pay a bloody ransom. Gold, sapphires, whatever you want, just get her out of there.
That makes me happier than all her sapphires.
I'm telling you, this dude is awful. No, please, Bear, be kind. Go on, Jaime, what can you do? With one left hand. And do you even have a weapon? I don't think so.
Fuck you, you're in my power!
Lord Bolton charged me with bringing him back to King's Landing.
Civil War. Let's be clear about this. The bear is also a victim here. Get up! Don't fall. I'm glad they came back for her, because she would have been food.
You think it's more important to Lord Bolton getting his pet rat a reward or ensuring Tywin Lannister gets his son back alive?
Tell him. A very tense situation. Push him down.
Sorry about the sapphires.
I loved that look. We got a chill little start to the episode this time. Orell, or whatever his name is, spoke some truths that shut Jon Snow up. I love the fact that we get to understand things from the wildlings' perspectives also, and not only from our main characters. That is something this show does amazingly, and I wish that more shows did it this way. Because remember, everyone can be interesting if they just get the chance to be. And well, story-wise, we're getting closer to all the weddings. I'm trying to think forward a bit to the 9th dreaded episode. What will be the shock this time? Have we seen any hints? Well, there have been a lot of talk about the conflict between the wildlings and the Night's Watch, and also a lot about all the weddings. So will the 9th episode have something to do with the battle between the wildlings and the Night's Watch? Or will it maybe have something to do with Daenerys and her attack on that city? I'm still not convinced about that. If anything, they would probably off-screen that. You know, there are always problems with the budgets. Or will the 9th episode maybe have something to do with any of the weddings? Because we always hear that they are such great ceremonies, so expensive, so many people will attend, and so many important people will be there. I don't know, there are just so many ways this all could go. And the MVP of this episode and the season in total is easily Jaime. I've been on about it for pretty much all the season. What a brilliant character he's become. Maybe next season will be about Cersei becoming a great character. She already is great, but I would love to see more development when it comes to her. Daenerys also had her great moment. I like that she's getting more comfy in her role, and I must say that I'm really enjoying Ygritte. She's so different and fun. You could totally vibe with her. I like straightforward people, because they always tell you how it is, and strangely enough, it's easier to be honest to an honest person. All I'm trying to say is that Jon Snow has a good taste. 2 scenes stood out to me. The one where Daenerys met with that spokesman of that city, I actually enjoyed it a lot, and I think I figured out what I have a problem with when it comes to her. I truly find her cause of trying to save every slave very noble, but her arrogant attitude is what sometimes irritates me. I believe that those dragons make her a little bit too confident, a little bit too arrogant, but still, I'm liking what she's trying to do. The other scene I loved was the conversation between Joffrey and Tywin. Man, what a king Tywin would make. And that scene was so greatly executed, so greatly filmed, so greatly written, all of that. As soon as Joffrey got a little bit too annoying, Tywin showed him who's boss without insulting him. That is powerful. And I just have to mention that the soundtrack at the ending is epic. Probably my favorite one. It is so good and dramatic and glorious. So guys, what is Theon known for? Loving to be dirty with naked women. So it's quite ironic that they are going for his member. And I don't know how to say it, but it kinda makes sense. Will this develop his character? Jaime lost his hand and Theon is about to lose his member. I can't believe I just said all of that. Even though I personally really enjoyed this episode, it was quite calm compared to all the other ones. For that reason, I'd give it a standard 7 out of 10. It had a lot of 9 out of 10 moments, maybe even 10 out of 10 moments, especially my 2 favorite scenes. The only thing I need to add is that the conflict at the wall is pretty pointless, especially knowing that the White Walkers are on their way. A battle between the 2 parties will only weaken them for the true threat. I suppose that is how it's supposed to go. Anyway guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I'd really appreciate that. Take care and see you next time.